Why some companies are so innovative? Or better, what can we learn from them that could help us define our traditional thinking? For example, since ExxonMobil was the largest company about 10 years ago, the world has been changing very fast, right? And the key catalyst for this change is a combination of innovation culture and technology. And of course there are different reasons why this is changing, but in part, one big reason is the way companies build successful products has fundamentally changed. And this change happened due to the way how people consume their products. For example, technologies like smartphones, social network, and cloud computing, combined with machine learning and artificial intelligence, they have enabled tech giants like Apple, Amazon, Google, and Facebook to become the most valuable companies in about 20 years. And that was too fast. And according to Moore's law and to the chessboard analogy, they're not slowing down. We have to find creative ways to accelerate our team's innovation in the right direction. And to be able to deal with this change on people's behavior and product expectations, these tech giants and a bunch of other companies growing exponentially, they had shifted towards a more agile and more flexible combination of practices from different methodologies in order to put customer outcome in the center of everything they build and implement. Which means they moved away from the staged waterfall command control to short iterations like agile, to be able to respond quickly to change when working in the solution space, to a sense of design thinking and UCD when exploring meaningful problems and ideating on possible hypotheses to solve these problems in the problem space. And the connection between these two by creating a safe environment for experimenting and validating learning rapidly, like Lean Startup. The questions we've been asking ourselves now are, how can we leverage this mindset shift to a broader audience in order to let them carry this back to their teams? How can we educate and inspire and empower people to start taking data-informed decisions in a self-sustaining way? And also, how do we challenge the way we lead and manage people in order to create this safe environment for experimentations? If you want our teams to achieve bigger goals, if you want them to improve performance in order to increase customer experience, customer delight, in order to increase outcome instead of output of features in a software factory mentality, we need to partner with teams in order to help them creating goals in a more agile and scientific ways by providing tools to validate a vision continuously. We also need to give people lots of honest feedback in order to help them break in silos, especially those people that are still focusing too much on control, that are still too vanity metric centered instead of customer centered. And most importantly, if we really want to accelerate things, we need to coach people to succeed. And we have already taken the first big step with the agile transformations. We have standardized vocabulary, we have the ceremonies, core practices. Now we just need to keep moving and help taking MA to a whole new level. We do have a lot of talented people in our company that are able to challenge the as is. The problem is that most of them are too busy building features after feature, sprint after sprint, in an effort to reduce cost and improve delivery times. But the industry has been showing in the past decade that to hit the second half of the chessboard, this is outdated and counterproductive. We need to find these talented people, help them break in silos, and then let them bring their best selves to the collective wisdom that the corporate needs. Because at the end of the day, our customers don't care whether we are agile or lean or practicing design thinking. What they do care is about great products and great services that solve meaningful problems for them in effective ways.